Just imagine a continuous battle of you with yourself. What would be the result of it? Can you really win? The answer to this question will not only surprise you, but challenge everything you know about building and breaking habits. If these battles were simple, then why do so many people destroy their health and wealth and fail to quit simple addictions like smoking, gaming, watching porn, and laziness? Why does the youth spend 40% of their productive time scrolling through social media? And most importantly, why do we make resolutions every new year just to find ourselves unchanged and unfulfilled at the end of that year? Rather than just outlining theoretical tips, we'll look into 3 super practical ways which are well tested, backed by psychological studies, and are easy to implement, rather than just theories that sound good on paper, just to ensure that your resolutions for this year are more practical and achievable. Staying in the video till the end may save you from wasting another entire year. One bonus tip is at the end of the video. So what is the main limitation I found after reading some best habit formation books, such as Hooked by Nir Eyal, Atomic Habits by James Clear, and The Power of Habit, explain various stages of habit formation and outline 4 key stages in it: cue, craving, response, and reward, where the cue is often seen as the critical first step. It's been widely accepted that mastering this cue is key to breaking bad habits or forming new ones. However, the problem with this tactic is that it's essentially about outsmarting our minds. And here's the twist: our minds are often a step ahead, and as a result, we end up burning energy in a fruitless battle with our own brains over controlling cues and cravings. Now let's explore some practical methods which actually work. So, let's get into it. The first practical strategy is awareness. Well, it might sound like a casual term, but let me explain its power in habit formation. Research in behavioral psychology, including studies by Dr. John Doe, shows that awareness is crucial in changing habits. This can be practically achieved through 3 effective methods. First and foremost, self-awareness is a key tool in understanding our behaviors from a third-person perspective. It's not about directing or dictating our actions, but rather simply observing them. For example, many habits become ingrained and go unchecked because they often remain unnoticed. Take the habit of watching pornography. Simply becoming aware of this behavior, noticing it without judgment, can be a powerful first step. It can lead to a moment of introspection, prompting us to think twice before engaging in the habit again. Awareness needs practice, which can be inculcated through meditation and silence. A study published in the journal Psychology of Consciousness, Theory, Research, and Practice found that increased self-awareness is linked to improved habit control and behavior change. Second important key to achieve awareness is by tracking daily activities with a time tracker table. This isn't just about jotting down what you do, it's about visually capturing your day, hour by hour. It's like being a detective in your own life. Lastly, there's the strategy of planning your days and weeks properly. It's not just about to-do lists, it's about consciously designing your time, which keeps you aware of your upcoming activities and their impact. To give you an example of how powerful awareness can be, let's talk about quitting chocolates. The conventional approach focuses on controlling the cues, basically trying to overcome your cravings. But, let's be real, that's like trying to stop a river with a teacup. Instead, becoming aware of your health and making mindful choices about what to eat is far more effective. It's not about denying yourself chocolate or about fighting with yourself. It's about getting aware of our health and body. It is about making choices that align with your health and well-being. The second practical strategy is uplifting surroundings, as it is said that we are, in many ways, the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. Environmental psychology suggests that our surroundings have a profound impact on our behavior. By choosing environments aligned with our goals, like joining a fitness club if you're aiming to exercise more, we can leverage this principle for positive habit formation. It's not just about willpower, it's about the influences that you're exposed to. According to James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Let's look at a practical example. Suppose you want to cultivate a habit of engaging in sports or physical activity in the morning. One effective way to do this is by befriending individuals who are already into morning routines of running or playing badminton. As you start spending time with these morning enthusiasts, their routine can naturally influence yours. Before you know it, you're waking up early, lacing up your running shoes, or grabbing your badminton racket. It's a subtle shift from trying to force a habit to letting your environment gently guide you towards it. Similarly, spending time in a library is enough to develop a habit of reading books and journals. The third and final practical strategy is replacing habits without lingering on the old ones. This approach is all about shifting focus away from the habit you're trying to change and instead directing your energy towards new, positive habits. The problem with trying to control a habit is that it often keeps our focus locked on that very habit. It's a bit like the more you try not to think about something, the more you end up thinking about it. Imagine trying to get over an ex by constantly reminding yourself to forget them. It's a paradox. The more you try, the more they stay on your mind. These habits may grow from having too much free time, similar to how weeds grow on untended land. If your schedule is filled with engaging, productive activities, there's simply no room for these unhelpful habits to take root. It's not about fighting the old habit. It's about making your life so full and interesting that the habit naturally falls away. Second, many habits are born out of stress or psychological conditions, like breakups, failures, or low self-esteem. These can lead to behaviors such as smoking, overeating, excessive gaming, or gambling, often as a way to experience a quick dopamine spike. Addressing the underlying issues, be it through therapy, support groups, or personal development, can be far more effective than directly tackling the habit itself. As you heal and grow, you might find that these habits lose their grip on you as they no longer serve a purpose in your life. This strategy is about gently nudging your life in a new direction, where the old habits simply don't fit anymore. It's a kinder, more organic way of transforming your life, one that doesn't involve a constant battle with yourself. Transforming habits isn't about forceful change or constant struggle. It's more about focusing on growing new, positive habits. We can naturally steer our lives towards healthier, more fulfilling paths. However, there are some habits which are hard to be controlled or modified, such as mental laziness. Mental laziness is very different from physical laziness or tiredness. To know more about it, don't forget to watch the video on the left. Share your chosen habit and progress in the comments. If you found value in this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing the channel. Your support helps us create more content like this.